on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Otra insignia.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Out of my sight, wench! Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trading's part.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
La que antes me ha mandado a la mierda.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
No,
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Hablar con los niños.
peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Oh, just leave me alone.
Qué
I'll
verde.
take the large one.
Do you have a
Niño mal
moment?
educado.
What do you want?
Hostia, qué voz.
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Jug of snake spit for the rub.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any
¿Qué
money.
ojeras tiene?
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. I wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit! We're in trouble now!
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunza, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Honza.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Uy, ya vienen ellos.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gill and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Honza's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Tengo que buscar a los bandidos, eso.
Oh, where is...
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
That's that then.
Daddy!
Bueno, a repartir hostias otra vez.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Bueno, fly. No vuela mucho. Ay, ya me hace bajar aquí.
one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
¡Hala!
Ah!
Ay, los
To
fucking
me, Blade! Farewell.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company!
That's the lump.
Joder, me ha metido mucho daño.
More foot soldiers.
Se lo ha cargado Jill, pero
Fewer
bueno.
now.
Hay más. Pero hay un ítem ahí. Serán 2 guiles. Pero voy a poner. Bueno, colmillos afilados. Para upgradear algo.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Bueno.
That guard from Bokland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Venga, destrucción. Lo peor es que ahora no veo nada. Lo peor del tornado es que no veo nada cuando hago el ataque. Ay. Venga.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. Ah, and traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Espera, no había cofre ni nada. No.
Good girl.
Faster!
No sé, a estas alturas creo que hicieron la animación esta de Chocobo, así tal cual, y decidieron que aumentar la velocidad no era recomendable, pero no cambiaron la animación, lo dejaron así. No sé, me parece muy raro.
No need to ride from here.
A no ser que luego vaya más rápido.
That's that then.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Tiene una insignia, ¿eh?
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Ah, se fusiona.
I shall bear it with pride.
Madre mía.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
A ver. Ya he comido, ¿qué ha pasado? Aún estábamos recuperando el pase. Mira, ya tengo el pase. Ya está, básicamente eso.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Y hay 3 quests. Pues vamos a hacer las quests. Y ahora eso. En vez de avanzar en historia, haré las 3 quests que tengo aquí. No creo que sean muy para allá.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out. I want to know right away. Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
La verdad que hay muchas quests, en este final. Lo han hecho un poco Final 14, ¿Cómo se nota?
Hurry, man. I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Vale. De mientras cojo la otra. ¿Qué le pasa a usted?
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Vale.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
De pelo cano. Vale.
Pardon me, but would you happen to... That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
No sé si... No, da igual. Cuando vuelva. Hay un teleport, ¿no? Sí. Bueno, hay un teleport. Entonces voy primero a los de arriba. Por si acaso luego me hacen hacer más cosas. Así iré más rápido también. Milan.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boclad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
Buah, la carne. Creo que tengo... No sé si tengo. Tengo bistecs en el congelador. Pero no me acuerdo si son de los gordos o no. Porque no suelo congelarlos. Cuando es muy buena carne, la como el mismo día.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Me ahorro 4 pasos con el teleport. Vale, voy para allá.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. Keep going.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Yo no seré.
Which way did he go?
Porque yo me arranco las canas.
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Pensé que era un pájaro. Venga, va.
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Remate los dos. Pim pam. Pa casa.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us.
Ah, era aquí, ya está.
Ruins. A relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Vale, pensé que solo era esto. Me parecía raro.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Es que esto.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Vale.
Yeah.
Por aquí. Ay, pero ¿cómo? Ah, es al revés. ¿Y por dónde subo? Ah, si es por aquí, vale, pero claro, con Chocobo no puedo.
Be safe. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
No me había fijado en este cofre antes. Espada antigua. ¿Cómo que espada antigua? Pues oye, casi se le acerca a la Excalibur, ¿eh? Seguro que se podrá upgradear. A ver, solo por ver cómo queda. Ah, está hecha polvo. Nada, Excalibur. Pensé que tendría forma de la civilización antigua esta. Algo tenía que pasar aquí. Se comen a sí mismos.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Solo era contra él. Vale.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them? And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Pero no se entienden. Hola, Saku, ¿qué tal?
I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Yuki les entenderá, ¿no? Yo creo que sí. Yuki habla el mismo idioma. Me suena. Al menos por el tono. ¿Qué tal, Saku? Joder. Justo les he salvado y ahora... Hey, duende. Sudando mucho por el curro. No tenéis aire, no tienes aire ni nada.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
¿Y dónde está? Ah, vale. ¿Cómo no? Bien lejos.
Good girl.
Estaría complicado instalar el aire acondicionado en el campo, la verdad. Uno portátil, ¿no? Vas con una mochila, con un pingüino de esos. Nada, debe ser durillo. Mira, al menos tienes el bronceado. No, pues muchos ánimos, ¿eh? Mañana ya no trabajas, imagino.
He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Joder. Me toca descansar a ver si veo a Nessa, que hace 2 semanas que no la... ¿Ah, no? Oye, por cierto, una pregunta así en general. Joder, ¿cómo se llamaba? ¿Cómo se llamaba el evento que harán en Málaga? De videojuegos. Siempre lo confundo con el Gamersy. Gamepolis. Gamepolis o Gamepolis. Ya casi no la vemos. Ese tampoco por culpa del final. Hostia. Pues seguramente casi 100% que vaya a la Gamepolis. Es muy probable. Tengo que revisar si puedo tener fiesta desde el viernes. ¿Y está bien o qué? ¿Está bien o qué? Pues puede que vaya. Lo que pasa que la verdad que es un coñazo ir desde aquí. Porque literal, o tengo que coger 2 trenes, 2 tipos de tren, o 5 trenes. Es que es muy raro, está muy mal comunicado. Bueno, para mí, claro, desde Barcelona o desde Tarragona está muy mal comunicado. Muy, muy mal. Voy a revisar exactamente dónde está. Bueno, ya lo miraré bien. Pero seguramente vaya a la Comic Con en septiembre. Uf. El año pasado era pocho, otros años era la hostia, pero mucho calor. ¿Hace mucho calor ahí? ¿No es un recinto cerrado? ¿Con aire acondicionado? Bueno, a ver. Es el 10º aniversario además, ¿eh? O sea, no sabía que lo hacían tantos años. Pues seguramente vaya, ¿vale? Que lo sepáis. Ya avisaré. Avisaré con tiempo. Pero es probable que vaya. Muy probable.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Me llevan al pueblo.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Ah, para Titán.
Joseph's
Ay, ahora os leo,
He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
El año pasado estuvo de los mejores arcades en Andalucía. ¿Y eso? Es que no sé muy bien qué se hace ahí. O sea, ¿vienen grandes marcas a hablar de juegos nuevos o algo? ¿O es algo rollo retro, actual, etcétera? He visto algún vídeo y parecía que hacían cosas también, eventos así de competiciones, también, o sea, torneos. Pero no sé muy bien 100% de qué va. Como que lo he descubierto ahora. Me quería informar un poquito más.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A goat and 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the 3 pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Hay codillo y todo. Buah, un codillo ahora. Un codillo del Ikea. Qué buenos están. No sé si habéis comido codillo de Ikea, pero... A ver, que habrá mejores, ¿eh? Pero el del Ikea sienta muy bien, ¿eh? Vale. En principio no hay más. No hay más quests. Y... tampoco hay nada que actualizar por aquí. Así que significa que seguimos con la historia. 100% no fake. Ay, le puedo hacer preguntas a esta.
Is something the matter? Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. This being a border town. Or at least, it did.
Me extraña que no pongan voces en estos textos.
Don't worry about Honza and the others. Best of luck, Sid.
Es como que lo adicional no lo cuentan como algo súper importante.
Out of my sight, wretch.
¿Qué te está pareciendo el juego? Muy bien, muy bien. A ver, tiene sus cosas también. Claro que yo hago muchas quests secundarias. Las hago todas. Lo hago todo, vaya. Entonces el ritmo de la historia va más lento. Para mí. Porque claro, estoy haciendo todo lo opcional. Para alguien que haga la historia del tirón, pues será un no parar. Pero yo me voy parando. Entonces parece que haya mucha pausa. Parece que el ritmo disminuya. Pero es porque yo lo decido así, ya está. Pero está muy bien. Eso que decían que era lineal y tal... A ver, todos los RPGs son lineales. Es que ni siquiera el Mass Effect... El Mass Effect también es lineal. Es que lo ponían como ejemplo, por eso lo digo. El Mass Effect es lineal. Al final, el principio y el final son lo mismo. Cambian poquitas cosas. Lo único que cambia es que te líes con uno o te líes con otro y ya está. Pero... Y que sea lineal tampoco tiene nada malo. Y tampoco es pasillero. A ver, los mapas son un poquito directo. Pero ¿qué puedes esperar? Es que si te paras a pensar, incluso los dos últimos celdas son lineales también. En cuanto a historia, si solo tienes en cuenta la historia, es una línea recta de un NPC a otro y ya está. Todo lo demás es opcional. Aquí también tienes muchas cosas opcionales que hacer. Yo creo que mucha gente no entiende que es un RPG. No entienden qué es un RPG. O qué se puede hacer con él. Es como si dijeses que un libro es lineal. Pues claro que es lineal. Te cuenta una historia. He leído muchas críticas, y algunas sí que son... Vale, el sistema de combate puede no gustarte. Pues tienes toda la razón. Es algo... Pues que si no te gusta, pues no te gusta. A mí me ha sorprendido el sistema de combate. Tenía mucho miedo que no me gustase. Porque digo, si es que igual que el de Devil May Cry, no me va a gustar. Porque no sé jugar a ese sistema. Por este no es una mezcla. Una mezcla de conceptos. Me atreveré a decir incluso que Dark Souls. Con el tema de esquivar y todo esto. Pero no es bien eso. No lo sé. Para mí es un sistema mejorado al Devil May Cry 5. Porque el Devil May Cry 5 pasan muchas cosas muy rápido. Y solo es combo, combo, combo y ya está. Y este no, este tienes que pensar un poquito en qué hacer antes. No sé, a mí me está gustando mucho. Me está gustando mucho. Me ha sorprendido porque pensé que era de un rollo, pero es otro. Es otro completamente distinto. De momento, bien. Veremos. Mi única queja será si dejan un final muy abierto. No me gustan los finales abiertos. Me gusta que sean... Esa es la historia y se termina así, punto. Espero que sea cerrado. De momento solo tengo preguntas. De muchas cosas. Espero que las resuelvan. Solo espero eso. Espero que no me hagan un Final Fantasy XV donde solo me explican un 10% de la historia y lo demás quedó pues quemado en el tiempo. Teniendo en cuenta que hace mucho que la saga estaba un poco desviada de lo que era Final Fantasy con mucha gente, claro. Y hace muchísimo que no me enganchó a uno. Diría que el 12 y no lo jugaba. Claro, pero ¿qué es Final Fantasy? Claro, el caso es que Final Fantasy, y ya no es a mi modo de ver, sino que es tal cual dicen los que han creado Final Fantasy, es que cada entrega es distinta a la otra. Solo que mantiene elementos típicos de Final Fantasy. Los nombres, invocaciones, cristales, magia. Todo esto es lo que le hace ser un Final Fantasy. Porque todos los Final Fantasy son Final Fantasies. Ahora bien, dentro de lo que es un Final Fantasy, otra cosa que lo determina es que es distinto al anterior y al predecesor. Y siempre intentan buscar que sea distinto en muchos ámbitos. Sistema de combate, historia, personajes. Intentan que sea todo distinto. Eso es el objetivo. Por eso no hay ningún Final Fantasy igual al otro. Aunque el 4, 5 y 6 se parezcan, no son iguales. Por ejemplo, ni en historia, ni personajes, ni en ritmo de historia, nada. Ni en sistema de combate, es distinto el sistema de combate. Aunque sea por turnos, pero era distinto. Eso es lo que le hace un Final Fantasy. O sea, todos son Final Fantasies. Puede gustarte o no, pero eso ya es una opinión personal. Son gustos. Y es totalmente aceptable. A mí hay unos Final Fantasy que me gustan más que otros. Me gustan todos, sí, pero unos más que otros. Y eso es así. Hay gente que no le gusta el 12 porque eres demasiado libre en el mundo, por ejemplo. A mí me encanta. Pero entiendo a la gente que no le gusta. Y entiendo a la gente que no le gusta el sistema de combate del 16. Lo entiendo perfectamente. Es respetable. O sea, hay gente que no le gustan el combate tan activo. Y es normal. O sea, a la gente que veas que se queja del sistema de combate, pues tiene razón, sí. Es su opinión. Son sus gustos y ya está. Sí que tiene unos accesorios que le facilitan un montón el combate, pero un montón. Te hace los combos solo. Entonces es más llevadero. Pero es su opinión, o sea, que sí, que es a tener en cuenta. Es a tener en cuenta. No lo hace un mal juego, pero sí que no va para ese público, digamos. No sé cómo explicarlo. Uno que se quejó de se puede jugar con una sola mano. Ah, claro, era modo accesibilidad, claro. También tiene un modo... A ver, es como quejarse... Lo de los accesorios es como quejarse de esto, mira. Representación de sonido. ¿Veis lo que hay en los bordes de la pantalla? A la derecha y a la izquierda. Eso de aquí. Es como si alguien se quejara que esto de aquí fueran trampas para saber de dónde te viene el enemigo. Y simplemente es una opción de accesibilidad. Para saber de dónde te vienen las cosas, para saber qué está pasando. Si no escuchas muy bien, esto te va bien. Te ayuda. Con lo mismo con los accesorios. Hay gente que no se le da bien los juegos de acción y utilizan los accesorios. No lo veo. Tampoco es que sean que tengan un problema. Simplemente puede ser que hay gente que le dé pereza el sistema de combate y recurra a eso. Es como ponerlo en modo fácil y ya está. No hay más. Hay opina que el 7 está sobrevalorado, sí, y adora el 8. Claro, y para mí también es al revés. Aunque me gusta el 8 también, pero es verdad. Claro, la gente con discapacidades también tiene derecho a jugar, entonces... Imagínate que solo tienes una mano. ¿Te imaginas? Solo tienes una mano. Pues también tienes derecho a jugar, ¿no? Pues te lo facilitan. La gente que no escucha muy bien, pues te facilitan lo del sonido también. No sé, es accesibilidad. Eso es muy importante en los videojuegos. Pues la gente solo tiene la mentalidad de Dark Souls. La mentalidad de Dark Souls. No, todo tiene que ser difícil. Todo tiene que ser muy complicado. Si te lo pasas es porque tienes que ser bueno en el juego. Qué pereza, por favor. Es una mentalidad muy retrógrada. No sé, es muy... En fin. Por eso cuando veo opiniones así las descarto. Esas opiniones las descarto directamente. Solo me centro en las opiniones tangibles. Y ya está. De momento me está gustando mucho. Que ya es mucho, ¿eh? Porque sí que es verdad que Final Fantasy últimamente estaba en declive. No para mí, porque a mí ya me gustaban los que han sacado. Pero bueno. Bueno, a ver, el 15 tengo muchas críticas, muchas quejas, ¿eh? En el 15 me gusta como juego, pero que podría haber sido era... Vamos, nada que ver. El 13 igual, me gusta, pero es verdad que el sistema de combate podría haber sido mejor. O la forma de explicar la historia podría haber sido mejor. Pero eso no hace que lo odie. Simplemente reconozco sus errores y... Me sigue gustando. Lo que pasa es que el 16 de momento está siendo redondo en todo. Voy a seguir jugando, ¿vale? Que me he entretenido mucho. Era una pausa. Pero sí. Hay gente de todo tipo. Hay gente que se va a quejar porque tiene muchas escenas el juego, que no lo entiendo porque es un RPG y te tiene que explicar una historia de alguna forma. Y hay otra gente que se va a quejar de que hay mucho combate. Cuando ves opiniones tan dispares en el mismo juego, es que es simplemente su opinión y ya está. No es un problema del juego, sino del jugador. Y ya está. De momento el juego me parece que cubre bastantes aspectos de un RPG.
Did you hear about the Empire's black shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers. What a waste!
Pues sí, también he visto gente quejándose de que hay mucho combate. Simplemente porque no saben jugar este modo de juego. Que se pongan los accesorios y ya está. No hay ningún problema. No hace falta ser bueno en un juego para disfrutarlo.
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Sí, de momento me está gustando. Ese es el resumen.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
Nos vemos ahí. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasará? Bueno.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers.
Ha sido ella.
And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Qué mala es. Hostia. Madre mía.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Al final sí que se convierte en un rebelde. Con la tontería. Espera, como que se vienen muchas escenas. Me voy a traer lo que quedaban de las patatuelas de ayer. Un segundo. Ahora se viene lo grande ahora. Seguro que se viene lo grande. Me voy a desconectar la tablet, que ya tiene batería suficiente. Vale. Sí. Venga en un segundo.
Nasine y te ha raideado con 90 viewers.
Siempre miento y digo que vengo en un segundo y vengo en 50 segundos. Vale, así. ¡Ay! Pero... Luna, que me has hecho una raid. Qué buen stream de silla. No, silla no, de sofá. ¿Queréis ver cómo hago el stream? No sé cuándo me has raideado porque es que os leo desde la tablet. Estoy en el sofá, mirad. No sé si la cámara va bien, por cierto. ¿Vale? Va lenta. Estoy así. Estoy así. Parezco un pordiosero. Parezco un pordiosero. Aquí, en la mierda. Mira, juego así. Estoy jugando así, ¿vale? Mira, así juego. Pongo esto aquí. Los pies. Pit reveal, por cierto. Así estoy jugando. Así. es ya el límite de lo patético. Pero bueno, aquí estoy. ¿Y Luna qué estaba haciendo? ¿Estaba jugando al Final 16? Espero que sí. Espero que estuviera jugando al Final 16, por favor. Es que no lo he mirado, no estaba mirando. Pero imagino que sí, ¿no? Eso espero. Bueno, pues muchas gracias por la raid. Ya habrá desaparecido, son las 3:30. Va, se habrá ido a comer ya, ¿no? Se ha ido a comer. Y perdón, que no me he enterado de la raid. Joder, pues yo... A ver, voy muy avanzado en la historia, ¿vale? Lo digo para... No es que os esté echando, ¿vale? No os estoy echando. Pero voy muy avanzado en la historia. Llevo... ¿Cuánto llevo? 30... Pues casi 40 horas de juego. Voy muy lento, eso sí, porque hago todas las quests secundarias, todas. Y me quedo mirando el mapa, hablo con los NPCs, busco los ítems, hago todo. Lo ha habido y por haber. Pero voy por aquí, ¿vale? Lo digo por si no queréis spoilearos. Os aviso que me sabría mal que os spoilearais aquí por mi culpa. Porque mi stream es totalmente chill. Estoy mucho rato callado. Solo muestro la historia, lo disfruto y ya está. O sea, no voy a hacer ahí mucha cosa. Pues eso, no es silla, es sofá, ¿vale? Que lo sepáis. Y ahora he ido a por unas patatuelas porque digo, vamos, se vienen unas cuantas escenas, seguro. Por cómo está la historia, se vienen unas cuantas escenas. Así que voy a ello, ¿vale? Voy a ello. Y Luna es que se habrá ido. Le voy a mandar un privado por Twitter. Y le voy a decir que muchas gracias. Bueno, le mando un audio. Luna, muchas gracias por la raid. Es que me he levantado a por patatas, porque ahora viene una escena. Bueno, imagino que vienen escenas, digo yo, por cómo está la historia. Y estaba ausente. Y claro, se han encontrado con mi sofá. Entonces, bueno, pues eso. Ale, muchas gracias por la raid. Ya me dirás por dónde vas por el final, porque imagino que estabas streameando el final. No sé. Supongo que sí. Ya me dirás por dónde vas y si te está gustando. Vale. Ya le he mandado el audio a Luna. Sigo, ¿eh? Es una amenaza. Sigo con la historia. Saco mis patatas. Qué bonita la ciudad, en verdad.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
When they're afraid, they turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Que Jill tenga la mano tapada me da una mala espina.
What is it, boy?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal!
This way.
Sea Dion, porque él no atacaría nunca al pueblo. Cielo de lamentos.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goose is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Pues que es una ciudad muy bonita. Me quedaría horas mirándola. Es la que tengo de fondo de pantalla. Vale. ¿Por aquí? No. Me recuerda un poquito al inicio del Final Fantasy IX. Encima de las casas. Oye, ¿por dónde se va? Ah, vale, que soy un negado. Por cierto, no sé si Luna os lo ha enseñado. Creo que no está en ese punto de historia. Pero hay un guiño al Final Fantasy IX. Bueno, no es un guiño. Ah, son dragones. Pero entonces, no entiendo. Bueno, hay un guiño que no es un guiño, es literalmente un texto. He hecho una foto y ya lo subiré a Twitter. No es un spoiler tampoco, así que bueno, es un guiño. Pero un guiño muy directo. Hay cosillas escondidas, muy escondidas. Otras que son muy evidentes. Pero estas que son detallitos. Está súper bien estas cosas. Espero que en algún momento momento podamos visitar la ciudad más. Bueno, no tiene pinta, ¿no? Es muy bonita la ciudad. Una rebelión, sí, Dion quería hacer una rebelión, pero no creo que sea eso lo que está pasando ahora. Él nunca atacaría al pueblo.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find goods.
Ya, ¿dónde está Walt? Vale, sí que podemos ir por la ciudad.
I just hope he's all right.
Aunque esté un poquito en la mierda. Ay, no, no quería.
Quickly, cut them down!
Hostia. Ay, quería esquivarlo. Como cuando... ¡Hola, qué rápido! Quería hacerlo. Ay, es que el juego te avisa un poco. Hay que hacer esos ataques. Ay, ay. No veis nada. No sabía que podía esquivarlo.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
Es muy raro que haya pasado esto ahora. O sea, no será cosa de Bahamut, o sea, de Dion. Eso será la madre de Clive que la lía otra vez.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Bueno, eso.
Board secured, Captain. None of the enemy's forces remain. We gather the men. We press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain.
Tira los cuerpos.
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is the throne to protect.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
Una poción, solo que se viene con más.
Ah, a goods lift.
Jill. Mira.
Where in Grigger's name did you come from?
Me encanta el Boy Fleet Irlanda.
Intruders! Defend the gate!
Voy pillando más el truco a los dragones estos. Aunque el golpe con la cola se resiste. De hecho, el primer dragón tiene la voz de Tienen. Que no te extrañe que sea un guiño también a eso. También hay un guiño a Rowena. Bueno, guiño no.
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
¿Es esta puerta? Sí. Qué pena, es muy bonita la ciudad. ¡Oh, un cofre! Siempre hay que mirar atrás.
In the name of His Highness!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Espera. Había algo ahí. Buah, mola mucho el cristal. ¿Se ve la luna? Sí. Es que la luna tiene la otra luna roja, tío. Yo creo que todo viene de ahí.
his name, none shall pass.
Debería encargarme de los demás.
Nice try.
Esquiva. Esquiva, esquiva. El torbellino va muy bien para stunearles, pero te deja ciego, ¿eh? Es como un arma de doble filo.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
Vámonos de casa. Otra poción.
Can you see him anywhere?
Es de hielo.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Ahora igualmente, así que... No se ve nada.
that? That's better. Too slow.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move.
Puede servir para mojar.
Nice try.
Entero, pero no creo que... Ese va. Es que ese va. ¿Me dará el ítem de dragón blanco que necesito para un arma? Si no, mira. Eso lo pedía un arma. No, desconozco si se podía conseguir antes, creo que no. Bueno, veo que lo dan por historia, pero...
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goose, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right. Let's get out of here. What now?
Is that the Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Es imposible.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yota, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
No estoy entendiendo nada. ¿Cómo se ha liado tanto la cosa? Esto parece la Crystal Tower.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goot.
Una tienda antes de
Just let me get my stuff out.
No, en serio.
Welcome to the Big Hammer.
Mira, sí que puedo craftear la espada diamantita esta. Pero no creo que sea... Bueno, tal vez no es mejor que la que tengo. O sea, de momento no, pero ¿se puede upgradear? Voy a craftearlo igual.
Reckon I did a good job.
No, no me la equipes. Se puede mejorar, pero no es mejor que la que tengo. Hostia. La voy a upgradear igualmente.
That's 10 times better than it was before.
Sí, pero no lo suficiente. Hostia, entonces el arma que me hice, la Excalibur, es un pelín mejor que esta. O sea, por historia te dan esta. Pero si te has hecho unas cuantas quests antes, tienes una mejor.
No.
No está mal.
Right on, here you go.
Vale.
How else I can do for you?
Ya está.
Are you all set then?
Ya estaría. No hay nada por aquí atrás. Hostia, no estoy entendiendo nada, ¿eh? O sea, ¿por qué ha hecho esto? Si Dion quería ir por la madre.
You be brave now, boy.
Era buena onda, sí. Era buena onda. Algo le ha pasado. Algo le han hecho. No que le haya pasado, le han hecho algo. Se movía de forma muy rara también. Yo creo que han usado éter corrupto con él y ya está. Si no, no me lo explico. Hostia, y ahora se ha formado esta torre de cristal aquí. Madre mía.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
Bueno, entramos tal cual. Pensé que había una escena.
No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turning.
Then there's no reason to hold back.
Se han quedado corruptos ellos también. Algo le han hecho a Bahamut, pero ha pasado muy rápido todo. Y Joshua se ha transformado.
Be a way to climb up.
No sé cómo. Haleto de rayo. Espera, hace rato que no miro si puedo cambiar este accesorio de ataque 12. Bueno, 9 segundos. No, pero no. Tal vez es mejor incrementar el ataque de Torgal que no el mío. Bueno, no. Porque en los bosses no me servirá de nada. Es que los demás no me interesan nada. Nah, da igual. Aquí no hay nada. El micro. Está. ¿Por una rabieta? No, tampoco, porque nunca atacaría a su pueblo. Nunca atacaría a su pueblo.
¿Estás? Phoenix. Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping the Harmon occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Have it. Not now. It's over.
Ay, espera. Puede ser que me pierda tan rápido. Ah, es por ahí.
What was that?
Muhammad, he'll kill us all. There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
And so should we.
Ay, que no. Yo mirando el mapa. No quería hacer esto, pero ya que estamos. Quería mirar cómo quedó.
We don't have time for this!
Eso me costaba pillar. Lo pillo con los juegos,
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
Se habrá fusionado con la torre. Bueno, a ver, sigue en pie. Bueno, sí, sigue bastante en pie.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
No es él.
Neither do I.
Es un Décimo. No, vale. Es que tenía de atrás, parecía de un Décimo del Final 13. Y digo, no sé, capaces de poner que es un no se ve nada. Yo lo digo, quiero más. No plus, ni plus. Ni sumar, ni positivo. he desaprovechado mucho esto.
I don't want to know what that is. We have to end this right now.
Este combate está guay, ¿eh? Tengo que pensar en subir otra skill que no sea la de Garuda, porque el torbellino tapa mucho la pantalla. Pero demasiado. Claro, es la desventaja. Es una ventaja porque le stuneo muy rápido y una desventaja visual. Pero bueno, lo entiendo, pero... joder. Estaba chulo el diseño.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
Y como que el corazón del cristal estaba tan a la vista. Eso es muy raro.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Team más es esta. Ay, Team más. Sí me gusta.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
El plus es simplemente es una hostia. Plus.
Is someone there?
Yeah.
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
Arrancar en la cabeza.
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right!
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix! You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua. My darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Wow, es más odiosa ahora, tío.
Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
consequences.
Para cancelar. Sirve para destruirlo todo también.
Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen.
Thank the Founder!
It's now or never, Joshua.
Perdona, es que me tiene los controles. ¿Por qué me los ha invertido? Me ha invertido los controles. Pero claro, Mapamundi. Me han invertido doblemente los fondos. han hecho un Luisua, ¿eh? Que Luisua también atravesó el pecho de Bahamut en la 1.0.
What now?
No me digas que se lo va a tragar. Ya me lo espero todo.
This is drinking the ether. We have to stop him. To match such power. Trusting in our own.
world.
Not today. Come on, Joshua!
Madre mía. Madre mía. ¿Cómo se están regalando con los combates, tío? ¿Cómo mola? Esto es fanservice para nosotros. ¿Y qué está? Hostia. Tiene una herida en la cabeza. ¿Y no creará otro portal esto?
Joshua!
Clive!
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
Mira, madre, ¿qué hace ahí?
This is for my father!
Bueno, ¿dónde está? A ver si la fulmina con la lanza.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there.
Don't reinforce the walls. Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Don't dally, man. Go! Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out about the Dalmek's movements.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother. Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Lo hice enloquecer, tío. Hostia.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come.